If you ever felt like you faced a challenge and you were told you could make it happen, you just needed to see it for yourself, every time you get up, you'll be ready to take action. And by now, you realize you're going to learn so much and you're going to grow your business immediately so you don't have to face challenges alone or go without a plan of action. You know that you have the money to pay for whatever you need to make your business grow and succeed. Let me share with you a little bit about my background. My name's Khan Mikado. I started my entrepreneurial journey in 2nd grade and created 5 businesses by age 10. To this day, I face many challenges and continue to learn from them and overcome anything that comes my way. Challenges like having enough seats for you at our upcoming event that you're going to be joining us at. And really, my greatest accomplishment is having created my coaching firm, because I get to help so many people become successful. People like you get the results you deserve. I've started over 10 companies, 9 of which have become profitable within their first 30 days. And I know that all of you want to know more about me. Please write them down and email them to me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I put together an all-star team of world-class experts to give you the most valuable content I could about growing any business. And for those of you who are worried, if we're going to offer you a way to continue your education when we're done, don't worry, we won't disappoint you. In fact, most of you are here because you want to grow your business immediately. See, many entrepreneurs struggle for 3 reasons. 1, because they have the wrong mindset, which is blocking them from achieving their goals. 2, they lack the knowledge on how to effectively create their best-selling package, which will keep their customers buying over and over again. 3, they don't have a strategy in place on how to automate their business, effectively grow their team, and sell their products or services over and over again. Well, you're in the right place. You're about to learn how to create your ultimate mindset, build your top-selling package, and create a powerful strategy to automate your business and grow your team so that you can have the dream lifestyle that you want and deserve. I know that you're all feeling excited to hear about how to create your strategies so that you can put your new keys to mindset and sales in place. I'll be showing you the 3 powerful steps on how to create your business strategy in the next 45 minutes. I created this process from my own experience over the past 18 years. Throughout growing my 10 companies and having 9 of them profitable within their first 30 days. Many of you are here to learn how to become even more successful at anything you do in life. You want to own your own business, or you already do, and you're ready to take it to the next level of commitment. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that you're not committed, and 10 being that you're totally 100% committed, I want you to write down how committed you are. You should be anywhere between a 7, an 8, a 9, or a 10. And if you're not there yet, that's okay. Because by the end of our presentation, you're going to be one step closer, and I have a gift for you that'll help you get more committed. As you might know, most entrepreneurs lose money, waste time, and get overwhelmed with their business. There is a better way. Once you have a system in place, then you can grow any business. I help entrepreneurs make more money, grow their team, and automate their business so that they can grow rapidly. And help you get rid of the headache by putting a powerful step-by-step strategy in place. I'm sure that you want to know more about me. My journey began in 2nd grade when I felt devastated. You know that feeling you get when one of your parents tells you that you can't have something because they don't see the value in what you want? Well, that was mango for me. And I really wanted it. So I came up with this brilliant idea to go out and sell paper balloons and fortune tellers for just 25 cents. And when I did that, I had a lot of fun doing it. I'd go up to people after school and I'd ask them, hey, would you like to buy one? It's just 25 cents. And people would say, sure, yeah, I'll buy one from you. And so I continued to do this for about a year. Until one day when I got off school, I had a couple of them made up, and I went out and I said, Went up to a gentleman and his wife and I said, would you like to buy one? It's just 25 cents. And he pulled out $1 and he said, do you have change for $1? And I didn't have change that day. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't have change. And he looked at his wife and he looked back at me and he looked at his wife and he said, you know what, here you go, you can have $1. And from that point on, I knew that I was worth more. I got really excited because I knew that it was only going to take a couple of sales to get the mango now. And so I went out, I went to the next person after my excitement subsided a little bit. I went up to her and I said, hey, would you like to buy one? It's only $1. And she said, no, you're crazy. I said, thank you, have a great day. And I went up to the next person. I said, hey, would you like to buy one? It's just $1. I said, yeah, of course I will. So at that point, I knew for a fact that I was more valuable. And I continued to do that for about another year until we moved from Irvine to Ramona. And I spent the summer at a horse camp called Raintree Ranch where I learned how to design and create lanyards out of these plastic strips. So I continued to make those. I made trinkets, necklaces, bracelets, keychains, just about everything, and I went out and I'd sell them for between $5 and $10 each. Every time we'd go to the store, I'd have a couple of them on me, and we'd go out and I'd say, hey, would you like to buy one? This one's $5, this one's $10. And some people would say, yeah. Some people would say, no, that's a little too much for me, and I'd negotiate them down. I'd give them the $10 one for $5 just to give them the great value that it was worth. And about a year later, my dad introduced me to hemp, and he said that I'll give you an investment of $25 so that you'll try it. I want you to give it a try and see if it works for you. And so, being stubborn, I said, I don't really think that this is going to work for me. I don't really feel that it's the right thing for me to do. And he said, just give it a try. You'll see. So I said, all right, I'll take a look at it. I'll see how that works. And I went, we bought a whole bunch of different colored hemps, imported beads from Africa, and I went out, I started to sell them. I only doubled how much I was charging. And when I went out, I said, hey, would you like to buy this one? This one's $10, this one's $20. They just sold up really quickly. From that point on, I decided that I wasn't going to sell them for any less than $50 for the ones that took me an hour and $20 for the ones that took me about 15 minutes, and including all my costs, beads, the hemp. So on average, I was making about $40 an hour. It was really, really cool being 9 years old, making $40 an hour. The next year was the turning point in my life. I actually had the opportunity in class to design my own business. I wanted to help people play a game that I really love to play. It's called Dungeons & Dragons. When I did that, I couldn't get a single customer. Eventually, I finally convinced one of my best friends who already played with me to become my customer, just so that I could see if I could get more people interested. The challenge was that it took hours, almost 20 hours, to learn how to play. So after a couple weeks of that, I realized that it wasn't really the best business model. I decided to come up with Hawkeye Inc. And I helped other students in my class design their business plan, create their marketing materials, do everything that they needed within their business, because I had already created 5 businesses by then. My first one was the paper balloon and fortune tellers. Second one was actually a very short-lived paper delivery route. I did that for about a week. The third was my trinkets company. The fourth was my very short-lived, again, Dungeons & Dragons company. And now my 5th company was Hawkeye Inc., helping other business owners, students in this case, design and create their business. And I did that for a while. I actually helped other students. I ended up working with my dad eventually, my mom, and also my uncles. After that year, I went back and I said, wow, that was really fun. I went back to my trinkets company, started making money doing that again. Luckily for me, I got to create another business in 7th grade when I was given the task to design a website, design marketing materials, design a logo, everything that was required for a business in the marketing perspective. So rather than going out, buying or creating a fake website, I went out and I bought a new website. I originally went to buy Hawkeye Inc. when I found out that it was taken already, until finally it hit me. I help students with projects. So I came up with Project Hawk. I went out, I bought the website, I designed my logo, all my marketing materials, and I aced the project. And I continued to do it ever since. I've helped my father build his company. He was my first paying customer. I helped him build his second company, in which we've now merged the two. I've helped my mom build her company, and I helped my uncles build their companies too. See, I had a lot of fun being an entrepreneur and a lot of fun building companies. It's actually been one of my passions for my entire life. When I was 16, though, I felt unstoppable. I was managing 3 businesses that were all doing well. My dad's scuba adventure company. He gave scuba lessons and brought people to the top-notch spots around San Diego. My dad's mountain biking business, touring people through San Diego trails. And my mom's video production business. Until I almost self-destructed. I got into drinking and doing drugs. I started to let my companies run into the ground. And by the time I was 17, I was dealing weed and cigarettes. And I was drinking from dusk till dawn. At the age of 18, I got to a point of such despair that I was drinking OJ and vodka for every meal of the day. That was it. And I collapsed. When I got into the hospital, my heart stopped 3 times that night because my body started to eat my heart. When I finally got stable, they had me hooked up to all different kinds of machines. I had IVs all over the place. I was doing so bad that I ended up in the hospital from Christmas until New Year's Eve. And one of my doctors told me this: if you don't change your life now, you will die. You see, I lost sight of my passion. My passion for helping others. And when I look back on it now, it was the turning point in my life. Since then, I got my life together, and to this day, I stay clean. And I do everything that I can to help people with my coaching and my seminars to get them to the next level to be successful, because you can be successful too. Speaking of being successful, I am extremely excited about going to Guatemala again after 20 years. I had so much fun there last time. It actually reminds me of an interesting story I had there. I want you to imagine waking up every morning and walking outside of what seems like a mansion to a green, beautiful, dormant volcano behind a crystal blue lake with the sounds of all different types of exotic birds. This day was different from the rest, though. We walked over to a nearby house, and me and my father were speaking to the person there. They were at the top of the hill, and we were just below, and there were 2 mountains. I stood on one, and my dad stood on the other. As we were standing there, and I was listening to the conversation, and I'm itching, and agreeing, and I'm itching, and nodding, and I'm itching my leg, and I saw my dad itching his legs too, and I looked down, and there were hundreds of fire ants all over my dad and hundreds of black ants all over me, and we looked for a way to get them off. So actually, you know what? That reminds me of another story that I had. In Thailand, when me and my father were on a 7-day dive trip from Thailand to Burma and back. We were diving on what seemed like an underwater mountain in the ocean. Maybe a mile offshore from one of the small islands, we were down fairly deep to discover the wonders of what this beautiful place had to offer. Peering into holes and crevices to discover the wonders of what was inside. Some had small shrimp families taking care of each other, and others had schools of fish swimming towards their destination. And as we rose through the waters, I saw beautiful, peaceful, and amazing 7-foot white-tip shark gracefully swimming past me. It's like that incredible feeling you get when you help someone become successful now and reach new heights. And they tell you, I was in a bad place before I met you. Not because I didn't have a good life, but because I didn't like the way my life was going. In a way, I was not truly passionate about what I was doing. And first, I was worried that if I saw I could be successful now, and many people have told me this. They said, and they all want to be successful now. And they would say, well, anyways, I'm so glad that I met you because, It's people who want to be successful now that inspired me to create my one-day, content-rich, Ultimate Entrepreneur's Business Strategies Workshop, which you're going to learn about and we're going to cover the framework of right now. If you have any questions, please write them down and send them to me by email, and we'll cover them in your complimentary coaching call, which you'll learn about shortly here. There are 3 powerful P's to any successful business strategy that are extremely important because they are the foundation of every successful person or business and wanting to have a fulfilling life, a life full of success instead of regrets. You'll be able to use them in your business negotiations and ways to make your business even more successful. Just imagine and give yourself permission to imagine you could be doing what you love and the people you talk to would gladly buy from you because you can link what they love to what you do. See, I define marketing and sales as sharing your love for your product or service to the people who will enjoy hearing about it. You're going to learn how to take your passion and turn it into a successful business. You can make money doing what you love most. I have done it for plenty of years, and you can do it too. Create your powerful business strategy using the 3 P's to become successful, and you will know how to overcome any challenge that you may face. You'll also know how to build your all-star team by understanding your values and sharing them with the people who will connect to them and will gladly work with you. The first P is passion. The second P is planning. The third P is performance. We're going to do a really fun exercise. The exercise is just below, down on the screen. It's actually one of the most important exercises of our time together. It's a powerful exercise that will get you positioned for even more success and will get you a complimentary 30-minute coaching session with me. It's a $500 value. And you'll also get a free report on how to build your team using this knowledge. On our call, I'm going to explain to you how you'll be able to create your powerful business strategy that will take your business to the next level. It's about 10% of the results that you'll get when you come to our Ultimate Entrepreneur's Business Strategies Workshop. Go ahead and scroll down and click Continue. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that you're not committed and 10 being that you're totally committed, where are you? Go ahead and select your choice now. I want you to stop and think for a moment, what is the lifetime dollar value of your average customer? It could be for 6 months or 6 years, whatever the value is, whether it's thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever it is for you, just a ballpark figure now. If you were a pizza shop, your average value of a customer would be $8,000. Just think about that for a moment. For most of you watching this, it'll be about up to $100,000. Great. Now click Continue. Okay, I want you to write your name. Do that now. Your cell phone number. Do that now. And your email address. Do that now. Great. Click Continue. Okay, now you're going to write the top 5 things that you're passionate about. If you don't get them all, that's okay. Go ahead and start doing that now. Write down the first one. You can take all the time you need in the next 60 seconds to get them done. Great, take all the time you need to finish up in the next 30 seconds. If you're not done yet, it's okay. Just finish up the one that you're on and click continue. Perfect. Now write the top 5 things that you're interested in, your hobbies, the things that you like to do after work, during school, on the weekends, whatever it is. Take the next 45 seconds to finish that up. Take the next 10 seconds to finish it up. Great, if you're not done yet, that's okay. Go ahead and click continue now. I want you to write your top 5 core values in business, your top 5 morals. I want you to take the next 2 minutes to finish that up. Go ahead and take all the time that you need to finish up in the next 60 seconds. Go ahead and start wrapping those up. Go ahead and finish in the next 10 seconds. Finish them now. If you're not quite done yet, that's okay. Go ahead and click submit. Perfect. Now go ahead and click the link and schedule your appointment now so that you can lock in your place and be able to take advantage of this amazing offer for your 30-minute complimentary coaching session. In this session, you're going to get so much value on how to build your business immediately, be able to grow your team and get more clients so you can consistently make more money and eventually retire yourself, your family, and anybody you want to. You'll be able to have the lifestyle that you truly want and deserve. So I want to congratulate you on doing what is a very important ingredient in being successful. It's just one of the steps. By selecting your time and date to your complimentary coaching session with me to get your free report, you'll be able to build your team easily and effortlessly. You'll be able to attract the right people as well as get more customers in the door and paying you consistently on a monthly basis for new products, new services all the time. So go ahead, if you haven't finished scheduling your appointment, schedule it now while there's still spots open. If you have any questions or you need to change it for any reason, you'll get an email from us with a confirmation that you can respond to immediately. If you're ready to get the same results Colin, the founder of a private daycare, got after his first 10-minute coaching session to get his first client, he texted me this. Thanks, buddy. Conversation went great and we agreed to $30 an hour for 2 hours tomorrow. And she'll pass out my business cards to any parents that need my help. One of the most important things that I ever did was to make the decision to never give up. Just like you, I had to start with the 3P's. And now I have a fluid plan and a high-performing team so that I'm never on my own. When you're done with our call, you'll have the start to your plan and you'll know how to get your team to grow and perform. And by now, You must be wondering how to continue and attend our advanced courses so that you can put yourself on the fast track to even greater success. When you feel overwhelmed, you can't act. And when you can't act, it's hard to ask the right questions so that you can see your way to the solution. I created the solution with a one-day intensive. I know that you're ready to hear about it now. What we're doing is simply wow. I'm offering my one-day content-rich Ultimate Entrepreneurs Business Strategies Workshop. At this Ultimate Business Strategies Workshop, you're going to learn the 4 keys of successful planning at $200 value, the 5 powerful points to deliver your message, a $249 value, the 7 keys of a successful strategy, a $349 value, and the 5 steps framework to design your powerful strategy, a $499 value. The 4 keys of successful goal planning will teach you how to set your intentions for your goals so you're motivated to get them done. Help you decide on smart goals so that you can be clear on what you need to do to get them done. Involve all stakeholders so that you get the support and the feedback that you need to be successful now, and have your team take action so you're not overwhelmed. If I was to go into a company and teach this, it would be a total value of $200. The 5 powerful points to deliver your message are values so that people know what you believe in. Your target market, so you know who to tell what you believe in. Your mission statement tells everyone what you stand for. Your purpose is why you're here, and your vision is what will happen in the next 5 years. A total value of $249. The 7 keys of successful strategies are to align your passion with your business, to match your personal values with your business, to discover the values of your target market, craft a message with your target market's values, design goals that have both your values and your target market's values, and create your organization chart, decide what you need to do, and describe each position so you can delegate to who your perfect fit is for each position. A total value of $349. Last but not least is the 5-step framework to design your powerful strategy. By selecting your industry, knowing about yourself and your values, having your business vision and goals set, having your business market and finances determined and written out, and knowing your plan of action, where you're going to go next and how you're going to get there. A total value of $499. So if we add everything up, the 4 keys of successful goal planning, $200 value. The 5 powerful points to deliver your message, a $249 value. The 7 keys of successful strategies, a $349 value. And the 5-step framework to design your powerful strategy, a $499 value. We get a total value of $1,297. I have personally found that every course that I take needs to have video access so that I can watch it over and over again. That way I can get the most value out of the course. What I've done is helped you get that same value from our courses. This course, we're offering the video access for only $497. Everything that we do is backed by a 100% money-back guarantee, where if we don't deliver and over-deliver, we will give you all of your money back. That means when you attend our Ultimate Entrepreneurs Business Strategies Workshop and get our video, and we don't deliver everything we promised and more, we will give you a refund. I reward people who take action, and for people who attend my workshops. Because they take action, I reward them. I offer them my content-rich workshop for only $497. But my team and I were talking, and we decided to give you a very special offer. I'm offering you my one-day Ultimate Entrepreneurs Business Strategies Workshop for just $397 by itself. But here's your special offer. First though, I want you to imagine what your business would be like with one new customer every single month that paid you their lifetime value, and how it was worth investing $397 to make it a reality. Speaking of making it a reality, I was reading about a business owner who said, I was just speaking with an old gentleman, he only had a few weeks left to live, who was telling me how inspired he was. He said, I regret not doing the things I'm passionate about. If I could have had the courage, the determination, and the commitment to myself to overcome my fear of failure, I would have lived the life I really wanted. And I told myself I'm itching to be a successful business owner. And when I went to discover the wonders of the business world, I found out that it would be hard work to be successful now. So I stayed stuck, and I lived a lonely and poor life. You are such an inspiration, and I hope that your story will change other people's lives. Here is another action taker. Chrissy Lynn Surge, founder of Bare Roots Wellness, said, I couldn't have done it without the direction given by Project Hawk. The ideas and suggestions got me motivated like you would not believe. Posted on our Facebook, February 2nd, 2013. Now here is your very special offer. You're going to get video access to the live event so that you can retain more and be able to watch it over and over again, a $497 value. 1 year's access to our mastermind calls. Just imagine what it's going to be like to be able to talk with experts like myself and experts from other industries that are going to help you grow your business immediately. This is more than a $988 value. You're going to get a ticket to our Ultimate Entrepreneurs Business Strategies Workshop, the UE, a $1,297 value. And you're going to get a bonus ticket to bring your partner, best friend, family member, somebody you think would be of great value out of this, another $1,297 value, for a total value of $4,079. Still only $397 today. I just realized I forgot to finish telling the stories. Like the person who tells you, I'm so glad I met you, because after listening to what you have to show me and getting a vision for my future, I told myself I can be successful now, and it felt great. I'm so glad I'm working with you. And that magnificent creature was there to discover the wonders of the world beyond. And I was in awe. And to this day, I'm so grateful for the opportunities to have discovered the wonders of life. And standing there, seeing those ants, I said, oh, that's why I'm itching. We looked around, we saw down, we saw that there was a hose, we ran there and we said, safety! We washed off the ants. We had a great rest of our vacation. Kind of like the vacation that Napoleon Hill had. Well, Napoleon Hill's trip wasn't really a vacation. It was a success-ication. Not that that's really a word, but Napoleon Hill was called by Andrew Carnegie, and Napoleon Hill was just a journalist, a very good journalist who didn't get paid very much. But he got the call, and it's like getting a call from Bill Gates. You don't tell him no, you tell him, yes, I'll be there, and you figure out how to get there no matter what. You do whatever it takes to get there. So he scrounged together, he borrowed all the money he could to get a one-way ticket to meet with Andrew Carnegie. And Andrew Carnegie invited him to his house. When Napoleon Hill got there, he knocked on the door, and a butler opened it and said, "Mr. Hill, we've been awaiting you. Please come in." And so Napoleon Hill walked through those large double doors, walked into a mansion. The ceilings were as high as the sky. And he walked into the dining room where Andrew Carnegie was sitting. Andrew Carnegie said, "Please take a seat." Napoleon Hill was sitting at one end, Andrew Carnegie was sitting at the other, and Andrew told Napoleon, "I have a proposition for you. I want you to interview my most successful friends. But it's going to take you the next 20 years of your life, and I'm not going to pay you a penny. The information, the knowledge, and the skills that you will learn by interviewing these 20 people will change your life, and you'll be able to make more money than I could ever possibly pay you for this. Are you in or are you out?" And at that moment, unbeknownst to Napoleon Hill, Andrew Carnegie clicked a stopwatch. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. And 29 seconds later, Napoleon Hill said, "I'll do it." And Andrew Carnegie clicked the stopwatch and pulled it up. He said, "Congratulations. I can tell that you're a successful person. Because successful people make a lot of decisions and they make them fast." That reminds me of another successful person, Fred Smith, the founder of FedEx. One day, the entire warehouse shut down, just zoom. And Fred just started freaking out. He said, "Oh my gosh, what are we going to do?" He called one technician out. They couldn't figure it out. He called a second technician out. They spent hours. They couldn't figure it out. And he's like, "Okay, I'm losing millions of dollars every hour. This is happening. I need to get this fixed." He called the third guy. The third guy comes out. He looks around. He looks down a little ways, and he sees something. He sees a bright yellow box. And he goes to it, and he opens it up, and he turns the screw a quarter of an inch. And when he does, the entire warehouse goes, and Fred goes up to him and says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. How did you do it? What do I owe you?" And the technician says, "It's only $15,000. And Fred says, "What? $15,000 for what?" "Well, I fixed your problem, didn't I?" "Well, I want an itemized list," Fred said, being the smart business owner he was. And so the technician said, "Okay." He pulled out a pen, and he pulled out a piece of paper, and he wrote down, "Turning the screw, 1 cent. Knowing which screw to turn, $14,999.99. And he handed it to Fred. And Fred goes, "Ah! All right." He wrote the check, handed it to him. I don't know why I told you that. In a moment here, you're going to get ready to take action. I will give you permission to take action now. Go ahead. You have my permission to buy now. Only $397 today. What are you waiting for? Click the button, buy now, invest the money now. It's the best investment you'll ever make. Don't make this about money because we offer 100% satisfaction guarantee and 6 months 0% financing so that we'll take all the risk out of it. You have nothing to worry about. Just buy now, take action on your future. And by now, you know that the most successful people invest in themselves. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to invest with us tonight and taking action. You have invested to plan, grow, and succeed. Keep going out there, keep planning, keep growing, keep succeeding in every aspect of your life and your business. Go forth and succeed. I'll see you at our upcoming event. Have a great night.